You know that local park you walk through, maybe even every single day? Well, what if I told you it's not just a patch of grass and some trees? It's actually a bustling, hidden oasis. It's an urban safari just waiting for you, and today we're going to meet some of its most amazing residents.
So just take a second and think about it. When you're on your average walk, how many different kinds of birds do you really truly notice? Maybe 2? 3 if you're lucky? I'm willing to bet the real number is way higher than you'd guess.
Because right there, in the middle of all the city traffic and noise, there's this whole world that's so much more vibrant than we imagine. And it's unfolding right beside us. We just, need to learn how to see it. And this right here is going to be your guide to do exactly that.
So, let's start by completely changing how we look at the park. It's not just a place for us to hang out. Nope, it's a crucial habitat, a really vital ecosystem for countless little creatures that call our cities home.
Okay, now for the fun part. Let's meet the main characters of our urban safari. These are the park's familiar stars, the local residents you've definitely seen around, but maybe you've never really noticed before.
First up, the most familiar face of them all, the sparrow. You absolutely know them from their cheerful little chun-chun calls. They are the classic city bird, totally at home, living right alongside us. But, there's way more to sparrows than just hopping around looking for crumbs. They're super social, so you'll almost always see them in groups. But the real surprise? It comes during breeding season. The males put on this amazing little romantic song and dance, spreading their wings to impress a mate. It's a little bit of drama happening right there on the park bench.
All right, next, let's look for a bird that's a bit bigger and, definitely louder, the bulbul. Their sleek gray body is a super common sight up in the treetops.
Honestly, the easiest way to find them is to just listen. They have this very distinct, almost squeaky call, hio, hio. I promise, once you recognize that sound, you are going to start hearing it everywhere. It's their signature tune.
One of the main reasons the bulbul does so well in the city is its diet. They're omnivores, which means they are not picky eaters at all. You'll often see them just feasting on berries in the fall. And because they're so adaptable, they stick around all year long, which makes them a really reliable sighting on your safari.
Okay, let's zoom in on 2 of the smaller, more colorful residents. First, you've got the great tit. Just look for that sharp black line running down its chest. It looks just like a little necktie. These guys are fantastic to have around because they eat pesky insects. Then we have the Japanese white-eye, and its name gives it away. It's got that really obvious white ring around its eye. You'll probably see them in the spring, dipping their heads into cherry blossoms to drink the nectar.
And of course, if your park has any water at all, you're almost guaranteed to find the spot-billed duck. They are the masters of the pond for sure, but the real treat, the thing that just makes you smile, is seeing a mother leading her perfectly straight, organized line of ducklings. It is one of the most charming sights in the entire urban ecosystem, hands down.
So now that we know who to look for, let's talk about how to actually find them. This part is all about practical tips to turn a simple walk into a legit, successful birdwatching expedition.
Let's start with the 3 golden rules. First, you've got to move slowly and quietly. Birds get startled really easily. Second, timing is everything. Early morning is absolutely prime time because they're all out looking for breakfast. And third, you have to think like a bird. Where's the food and water? Berries, flowers, and ponds are always going to be hotspots. Now, you can absolutely start out with just your eyes. That's totally fine. But if you really want to level up your experience, binoculars are a total game changer. What was just a distant shape suddenly becomes a detailed individual. You can see the intricate patterns on their feathers, their expressions, even what they're eating. It completely transforms the whole experience.
All right, let's get a little more advanced. Start using all your senses. Really listen for those calls. They aren't just random noise. They're conversations. They're warnings. Then start looking for specific behaviors. See a bird on the ground constantly wagging its long tail up and down? That's probably a wagtail. Or what if you spot a bird cleverly hiding seeds in the bark of a tree? You've just found the super intelligent varied tit, and you're witnessing its amazing food caching behavior.
Okay, let's move on to our final and, honestly, our most important section. This isn't just about spotting birds. It's about coexisting with them respectfully and, in the process, finding a much deeper joy in the world around us.
This is it. This is the #1 rule of your urban safari. It's the guiding principle for everything you do. Our goal is to observe, not to interfere. The bird's well-being has to come first, always.
So here's your code of conduct. always keep a respectful distance. Chasing a bird to get a better photo, that causes them a huge amount of stress. Nests are extremely sensitive places, so if you happen to see one, give it a really wide berth. And if you find an injured bird, the best thing you can possibly do is contact a professional. Please don't try to handle it yourself.
You know, in the end, it all starts with just learning their names. The moment you can look up and say, "Oh, that's a great tit," instead of just, "That's a bird," everything changes. The generic becomes specific. The background noise becomes the main event. Your simple park walk is transformed into a journey of constant, wonderful discovery.
So, the safari is out there, it's waiting for you, right now. All the characters are in place. The only question is, on your next walk, who are you going to meet first?